Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another solo board game playthrough. We're going to be playing a playthrough of Ark Nova, which is a game that I love tremendously, but we haven't featured on the channel. So I'm really excited about this playthrough here. And yeah, so we actually have a lot of good stuff going on. We're playing with the Marine World expansion, and we're playing with Map Pack 2. So that's what this map is here. It's map number 13, the drawing board. I'm not going to super duper get into the rules because this game is decently old. I mean, I kind of explain stuff as we're going, but yeah, so I haven't completed all of setup yet. We do know that the conservation projects are Asia, Africa, and sea animals, so we're going to want those symbols in our zoo. The map that we have, and we'll take a look at map 13, the map that we have is called Drawing Board. And kind of the main thing with this map is we get to start with a level 2 enclosure in the middle, and then when we fill in any like section of that, we'll get that as income immediately, and then as income every round. So we kind of want to fill those in as quickly as possible. So yeah, and I'll kind of go over some of the symbols and some of the stuff as it goes through. The other thing we haven't quite done yet in terms of the setup is that we need to draft some bonus or like some of the alternate cards here. So let's go ahead and shuffle this up. I'm going to take 3 from the bottom. Okay. So the 3 cards we can choose from, and we'll zoom back in and take a look and see what they are. We've got an alternate sponsors action, build action, and animals action. So the animal one, if there's no animals in your hand, if you have no animals in your hand after finishing this action, you can Hunter 4. Hunter means that we can look at the top 4 cards of the deck and then take an animal and discard the rest. Building, you can build with a maximum size of X+1. And we start with our key. We can build kiosks, and yeah, so it's all the same. So we just basically get an extra build, which I like. Play sponsor with the maximum level of X or break X, or additionally you may discard a sponsor card from your hand, take a sponsor card from the display. I think I like these two. I think that's what we're going to take. So we're going to take that one, which means we remove our animals card and our build card. So our animal card goes in the slot 1. We're going to shuffle this up. Do keep in mind I have some upgraded components, so that's where the money ends up being. The money ends up being an upgrade, and then we have some other upgrades like our X tokens are upgraded. So just to kind of keep that in mind there. These are our potential end game stuff. So we've got conservation zoo, gain what is it? What's this green? It's I can't remember the name of one's reputation. One conservation. So gain conservation for supporting conservation projects. So we support 5 conservation projects, which is the maximum we can do. We'll get 4 conservation, which is pretty crazy. Sponsoring zoo, gain conservation for sponsored cards in your zoo. So that would have been kind of nice for the other one, but we'll see how it works out. We need to draw our 8 cards, sorry. And then we'll do the display. We are playing on the easy mode, so we start at 20 appeal, and our conservation is 0. So let's take a look and see what we have. So we know that we want Africa, Asia, and we want sea animals, which might be fun. So there's an Asia, but it's going to be hard to get out. I don't like any of these cards, if I'm being honest with you. That might be kind of nice because it's just going to be something easy, and it'll give us something to place in a spot. Okay, this could be good. Each time you play an Africa icon in your zoo, you may finish when you finish the current action, you may place any card at the beginning. So we probably want that, especially because we're looking for that. That's Americas. That's birds. When you play a small animal in your zoo, reduce its cost by 3. The platypus, we put him in the middle because it's connected to water. We'll take these. We'll take those, and we'll dump everything else. So those get dumped. Let's go ahead and fill the display. Okay, so there's sea animals. So we need to figure out how we can grab that. And then there's Africa. So I do like those things there. So let's take a look and see what we got going on here. So we're playing the standard solo mode. So it's not against Arno or anything. Not against the bot for the fan-made bot. This is strictly the out of the box, which I really like. I know a lot of people don't, but I really like it because I like the idea of just focusing on our deal and this efficiency puzzle. So we're going to get bonuses for covering this stuff up, so we may want to consider that. Our sponsors action, this is going to be 4, so we could get this out. So let's go ahead and play this. I know it's kind of premature, but we can at least get it out and start activating its effect throughout the game. So we're going to play Expert of Africa. So each time we play an African icon in your zoo, when you finish the current action, you may place any action card level 1. And then we do get immediately an appeal for each Africa icon, which we have the one there. Is that what I want to do, or I want to get the other one in first? No, I think that's fine. So we're going to play that out. That goes there. And then this will shift down. And then we'll shift down... I think we'll shift down Association. No, we'll shift down... I want Build. We shift down Build because I don't really need it for anything super crazy right now. So we'll shift those down. That's our first action. Our next action, we can do Association, and we can send this out. And I'm going to go here and take this. So now our hand size is 5. We can increase our reputation by 1. We'll slide this down. That gets slid over. Okay. Next, we are going to, and this will go pretty quick. We could play... I could get both these animals out, but I need an enclosure. So let's go ahead and do build, and we can build for 3. Both of these need 2, so we'll just build a 2. So we'll spend 4 money. So I'll make change because it's double the cost. And okay, the question is, where do we want to build? This will let us snap. This will let us take something within our reputation range, which might be nice. Let's do that. We'll build here, like so, which lets us take something within our reputation. We take either of these cards. I'm going to take this one so I can work on sea animals. That will refill. And then this goes to the bottom. That's another action. We're going to... We have a bigger hand size, so let's go for this. Do we want to break and take a card from the offering, or do we want to just... We'll just take the top 3 cards of the deck. So 3 cards of the deck. We're probably not going to go for... Here's another sea animal we definitely want. Let's dump this. So we'll discard that as our 3 things. This gets slid down. Okay. So we're going to do animals, and we're going to spend... We're definitely going to spend 10 for this platypus. So it's going to cost us 10 money. We're going to put him in the middle enclosure. He needs to be next to water, so he is. So he goes here. We get the ability, we ignore the Venom ability, and we do the Innovative ability, which is going to get us an X token, which will increase one of our actions by 1. We get 4 appeal. Then do we have enough to play another animal? Do we have 12? 1, 2... Okay, I kind of miscalculated that. We can't play this other animal. So I kind of miscalculated that, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal. But playing this will go to the bottom. And then we don't do the hunter ability because we have animals in our hand. But that was, yeah, slight miscalculation there. We can sponsor, and we'll do a sponsor action. We'll place this. It's going to be Adventure Playground, so it's one of the unique buildings. Let me dig through here and find it. And it just needs to be placed next to rocks. Nope. Come on. There it is. Come on. There we go. So it gives us 4 appeal. And then place at least next to 1 rock. We're going to place it here. That's going to cover up a mark ability. So we get to put one of our cubes on a card in the offering. And if we take that card before it's discarded, we'll get 2 money. But then if it's discarded, it just we end up getting it to our hand. The problem is I don't really... The Fennec Fox could be nice, but this Lesser Flamingo, we'll just take that one, I think. So we'll mark that. That's going to do this action. This goes to the bottom. Okay, associations at the end. I would like to pop one of these quickly just so I can get another worker or flip a card, so that could be huge. Maybe we build another enclosure and kind of set ourselves up for possibly this or something else. So if we build an enclosure, I could build 1 aquarium, or I could build my big aquarium. So let's build, well, yeah, we can build our big aquarium for 10. So if we spend this, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It counts first 5 because of our ability. We're going to do our big aquarium. We need to place this next to water. The only place we can really do it is right here. So So we'll place it there. That covers up our money, a money spot, and we get 2 money for that. And then that way we can get these sea animals out once we get a research icon. That'll go to the end. That will shift, and that is going to lead us to our first break. So we're going to take a cube from here and place it here. We're going to discard down to 5 because we have this. We're going to remove any tokens back. We're going to take our workers back. We refill this, but because we can only have 1 of that symbol in our zoo, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to remove the 2 cards at the end here. That goes down, that goes down, that goes down, down. We're going to gain income. So income for us currently is just 20 money. So take that 20 money. And then we'll reset, and we're on to the second kind of round here. So we could get these guys out. Oh, yeah, okay, that works because this is next to a rock area, so we can get that out. We need a research icon. So let's take another association action, and we're going to place here. And we're going to take, I think we're going to take this. So we take this special one, we place it here, we search the deck for a sea animal. And we basically place, we get a sea animal, we've got a sea animal, everything else goes to the bottom. We can no longer take any of those universities, so I just remove them off the board. So we got this Caribbean reef shark. So whenever we play it, it'll do shark attack, discard 1 animal card in reputation range from the display to gain half of its appeal, rounded down. So this is really great for us, but that's the first action we've taken. We also get to flip over 1 of our cards. I think we probably want to flip this over because then we can start doing some donations and moving along that track. So we'll slide down. Okay, we need to get some animals played. So for sea animals, we have 20 money, 23 money, which is, we need 25 to play both of 2 sea animals there. So it may not be worth trying to get out more than 1. Oh, that's interesting. If you play another animal this turn, you can ignore 1 of its conditions. All right, let's see. Maybe we want to get some cards and just see what we can do. So we're going to draw 3. Oh, this could be really good for us. I think we want to keep that. Release the predator. We'll dump this one and keep everything else. We've got this giant panda here. Okay, so there are 2 animals we can play this turn. We could play this for 12 and this for 9. That right there would be 21, which we have the funds for. And we do have the research icon for that, so I think we'll do that. We'll play 2 animals. We'll spend 12 for this squirrel monkey. Gives us 5 reputation. And at the end of the action, we can move any action card to the 1 spot at the end of this action. And then it's going to flip over this enclosure because it's a 2. We're going to need to build something soon. Then we're going to spend 9 for the common octopus. So let's get ourselves some change. This will take up 2 spaces on our aquarium. So boom, boom. And then if you play another animal this turn, you may ignore 1 of its conditions. It goes up by 5 to 39. And it needs 1 of these symbols, which we have there. That will go to the end. And then we can play something else at the end. And I think I'm going to put that at the end to push that up a little bit. And that's another action. So we're kind of short on money here. Let's do this sponsor, which is going to be Technology Institute. It's going to give us income of an X token, and then when we need to get an X token at the end of the game, if we have all 3 universities, we get 1 conservation. We can have a maximum of 5 of those. Now, I can't take an association action because I don't have any workers. We need to build something, but I have no sort of money. We could draw some cards. Give us some stuff, maybe. We could always forego an action to basically take an X token, but I don't think it's going to be worth doing that. I think I want to build up my sea animals, so I'm definitely going to go for 5. So one of the two of these may be happening first, and it might be Africa. But we just need another Africa card, which is there. So we have the option. We're going to get this card at the end of the round anyway. But there's another Africa symbol, so I guess we're not going to get Asia, because I don't see any Asia stuff. And I'd like to get a partner zoo just to make it a little easier to get. Well, this guy's Asia. We need another bear, though. Let's take a card, and we'll just take one card from the deck. Large animals. Large animals are 4 or more. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get us any play. And then I don't really want to... I can't play anything. I want to kind of save this stuff. We could build a 2, or we could build a 1. Let's build it. We'll spend 2 to build something. I know this is kind of overkill, but so we'll build. We can either build a kiosk, or a pavilion, or a level 1. But if we build one of these, we can get some income. So let's build this kiosk there. It's going to cover up that, so we can move something down. So we're going to slide these down, and then we're going to move this sponsor action down when we're done. That's going to end the go. Round 2 is over, so that slides over. We'll slide these back. We'll get our person back. We're going to discard down to 5, which we have. We got our worker. We're gonna clear these 2. We get this card because we had a mark on it. That gets discarded. Then we get income. Income's gonna be 22. Okay, and we're on to the next round. So still kind of hurting for money, but that's okay. Association board. So we do have this flamingo, but we need to be able to build something for it. And it needs to be next to water. Oh, and we get income for that too. Don't forget the 1 there. Okay. How can I get another worker? Okay, so basically if I can clock in 2 here, we can get another worker. So maybe if we can associate... Okay, let's build. We're going to spend 4 to build. So there's a 10 for that to get a 2. We're going to build that here. It's going to get us an appeal. That'll go to the end. We'll spend this, and we'll spend 15 for the lesser flamingo. It gives us 6 appeal. And then you may place 1 free kiosk or pavilion. And then because we played an Africa card, we can put something to the end. So I think what we want to do is place this, maybe place this here. It's too far. We'll place this here. It's far away enough because it needs to be 2 spaces away. That also gives us 2 money. And then, since we played an Africa card, we can put something to the end. And we're going to put the sponsor card to the end. Okay, that's another action. We're going to associate, and we're going to go here to do a conservation project. We've got 2 Africa symbols in our zoo, so we can take one of these. Do I want the 12 money? Do I want the 5 money income? Can we play another animal this turn? This is not going to get play, probably. That's probably not going to get play. If I get a worker, but I'm going to get 2 spaces and get something else. Let's take the 5 money. So we're going to take this. It's going to get us 5 money now, and then we get 5 money on income. We're going to place that there because we have 2 Africa symbols. We move 2 here, which gets us either a worker or flipping a card. We're going to get a worker. This will slide down. So we get another worker, which is great. Okay. I'd like to get a partner zoo here, or get one of these there to help kind of get some of these other guys out. And I need some more animals. And my shark's going to fit in here, but the devil firefish won't. Okay, let's see. Each time you gain a continent or animal icon, gain 2. I don't know about that. Petting zoo, but there's not. There's 2 petting zoo animals, so that could be something. We can get a petting zoo in, and that'll kind of fit here. Do we want to do a petting zoo? But I have to be able to take that card. I'm not really getting my hunter ability, unfortunately. But let's draw 3. Let's just draw 3 cards from the deck. And then we'll discard a card. Oh, here's an well, the Africa thing doesn't matter. But here is another water symbol. There's a bear. So we'll dump this because the Africa symbol doesn't super duper matter for us now. And I think I want to set up buildings. So we have a bear and another bear. This other bear we could get out. And then we need another aquarium in order to get out another aquarium to get out these 2. We can put the shark in that one and then put the other 2 in the small aquarium. But I can only build 1 building right now. So if I want to accommodate these animals, this Wolverine could get accommodated by a 3. So we can spend 6 to get a 3 out. And if we place that here, we'll place it here. Because it needs to be next to rock. And that's going to get us 2 appeal. Yeah, that's it. So that goes down. We cover that up. We discard down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We discard those 2. I don't think those are going to happen. So there's the 5. Then we will get our worker back. We'll gain income. So there's going to be 5, 6, 7, 30, 32. Okay, we actually have some money now to start doing stuff. Slide these back. Okay. So 2 animals, that'll be 15. Well, maybe we get something here to make it easier. I need my other aquarium. Let's do this. This will cost us 35, so we can do it. Let's do an association action. We'll go here and take this. We really need to take this. We'll take this one. And then we can donate, so we're going to spend 7. Can I afford to spend 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I afford to spend 7? I think we have to. So I'm going to spend 7 to donate, make a donation, which will move me up once on that. That shifts down. We move this over. So the shark isn't coming out this round. We'll build for 2. So it's going to cost us 4. Our small aquarium on the other side of our zoo. Where's my token? There it is. And we'll build this here. Lets us mark something. We have 2 rock icons, so we could just get a little bit of stuff from that. We get that played. So that's another action. That goes moved down. Okay. We could play these 2 here. Oh, I need a... I get an income of an X. I forgot that. Let me get that income. Or we can get this guy out. So this will be 15. This will be 13. 15 and 13 is 28, which we're short. So we're going to probably have to get out this guy with one of these. Which I have to remember what that coral symbol is. So gain all reef dweller abilities in the zoo, including the one icon itself, and not the choice of any order. Top, no reef dweller effect on its own. Okay. Okay. That lets us mark a card. This will let us get us a deal. I don't think there's anything I want to mark. So we can play an animal, and then I'd like to do an association action again to possibly take one of those, and we'll get 2 more appeal and get something from up there. So let's get this bear out, and we'll get out this magnificent sea anemone. So the first thing we'll do is we'll play 2 animals. We'll spend 15 for this guy. That's going to be 10 change. He comes out. He has to be next to a rock symbol, which is here. 3 level enclosure. Gives us 5, putting us at 53, and another movement on this. Then after you finish this action, you may do these, place your association action at the end. 1 or 5. I could do either one. Then we're going to spend 6. So I'll trade these in for a 5. For the magnificent sea anemone, gives us 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we get the ability to mark a card. After finishing this, you may mark an animal in the display. Oh, it has to be an animal, so I can't mark that. Okay. So we'll just mark this, and we'll just mark those 2. Because I have to mark an animal specifically. Okay, so this gets put to the bottom. This says you may change your association action. If I send it up to 5, we could send this up here, which is fine. I'll just take that. Okay, so we're going to send it up there. That is the next action. And then the last action, we're going to go here, which is going to get us this. It gives us 2 up here, which gives us either 5 money, a level 3 enclosure, which I'm going to take, or a university, which we already have. We also get to move up 2 on here, which flips a card over. So with this enclosure, we need it for the giant panda. We can place that here. I think we'll place it there. Oh yeah, I've got to place this out here, so that goes there for us. And then we don't have enough to make a donation, so we can't, unfortunately, do that. I think that's it. Do I need to flip? Wait, 1, 2. This needs to be flipped. I didn't flip this earlier. That's my fault. Okay. Okay. So that goes to the end. That ends our go. That goes there. We discard down to 3 or 5, which we have. We will return these. We will get rid of these. This goes into our hand. And then we'll gain income. So we get 5 from this, 6, 7, 34. Okay. We only have a few actions left. And I'd like to get all the way down there if I can. Oh, we have to flip something. We need to flip something over. What's our animal action we flip over? We can snap easier. We'll just do that. We'll take that. Okay. So our sponsor action's at the end, which I don't really love. But I want to get these animals out. So I need to get out the shark. And I need to get out... And well, we get one of these for income. I can't forget that. So let's take an association action, and we're going to spend that to make it a 3. And send this here. And we're going to use it to get that symbol, which lets us flip over another card. We'll flip over... Oh, I think I flipped over. This shouldn't have been flipped over. There we go. We're going to flip over our build action. That's our third thing we flip. So that happens. And then this gets moved over. We're likely not going to get this stuff covered. So this is for the panda, and this is for those, and then I can get something else for this cougar. So if we build something, we can build at strength 4. I'm going to build a level 3 enclosure. place that here. It's going to get us an X token. I think that's all I'm going to do. And then we have 34 money. So with the 34 money, I can get out these two because they're going to cost me 36 minus 6, so 30. So we're going to spend animals and spend 2 X tokens. We're going to spend 20 money minus 3, so 17 money for the shark. Caribbean Reef Shark. It's going to give us 5 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, and we get 1 of reputation. Then it says discard 1 animal card within reputation range from the display to gain half of its appeal rounded down. So that one just is 0, which is unfortunate. And then we can mark another animal, which there's not another animal to mark, so it doesn't do anything. These will slide down. And then we're going to play another animal, which will be the Devil Firefish, which is going to cost us 13 because we have the discount with this zoo here. So for 13, we play this out. We get 6, putting us at 67. We get another X icon, and then we can activate all the abilities. So we mark another animal. There's not another animal to mark. We'll get to eat this guy for 2. And then when he leaves because he's marked, we get to add him to our hand and get 2 money. If he leaves the display for any reason. And then we can mark an animal. We'll mark that one. Oh yeah, we can do them in any order. And then we get our X token, which I think I got already. Okay. So if I can get these 2 animals out next turn and take an association action to take this. I think that should be enough for us to win the game. Hopefully. Wait, did I give myself the 6? I think I did. Okay. All right, so we'll do income. So that was my last action. Those slide over. This gets placed here. We're going to discard down, which we have. We're going to return our worker. We're going to discard these 2. Slide down. Slide down. Then we're going to get income. So it's going to be 1, 2. Here's an X. 5. So 7. 36. Oh, I'm not going to be able to play both my animals, though. Am I? I don't think I'm going to be able to play both my animals. But I only need to get 1 out for... Oh, no, I have all my symbols. So this will give us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gives us one of these. I'm probably better off with this will give me 1 versus this will give me 1. Yeah, I need to boost this up. What is the best way to go about doing this? If I can get this panned out, this would be huge, though, because this would get us 2 more here, 10. Okay. So maybe we just try to get the panda out, and then we go from there. Okay, well, what you're going to do, we're going to spend for the panda, so it's going to cost us 27 minus 3, so 24. We're going to get out this panda here. It's going to go into this enclosure. Oh, we need a herbivore. Oh, we have one, thank goodness. We have a herbivore, we have a bear, and then we have the zoo. Okay, so it goes there. We get 1 of these, we get 2 of those, and we get 10 here. Okay. That was action number 1. That goes back. And then we're going to do an association action and boosting it up twice to 5, which is going to send us here to do one of these. If we take this one, we can draw 3 and then discard 3, and maybe we'll get a better one. I think that's the play. So we're going to take this, put this here for 5. So we're going to draw 3, and we discard 3. Okay, so different. Let's see what we have. So we had our sponsors, which will get us 1. We have supporting these, which will give us 1. We have designer zoo for each different shape. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes, which will get us 1. Specialized zoo, choose one animal category that you did not support a base conservation with and gain conservation equal to those icons. Well, that's not going to get us anything. And then large animals, so 4 or more. We have 1. Yeah, most of these aren't very good for us. And I'm not going to be able to play it any. Because we only have 1 large animal, so it'll give us 1. So we're going to get 1 no matter what. Yeah, choose an animal category. If it was like a country, it'd be different, but it's an animal one, so we're not going to get a whole lot with that. I guess we'll just discard the 3 that we drew. None of those were good. But we go 1. We can grab something here. We'll just take the 2 and then get a worker. 2, 3. Wait a minute. We were here. We got 2 from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that. We do discard down to 1. We only supported 2, so it gets us 1 versus the... Yeah, both of those get us 1, so it doesn't really matter. But this goes to the end. And that is going to be the game. So we're going to tally everything up for the final part of the game. And we're going to look... Oh, and let me donate real quick because I did an association action. Let me donate for 10 there. So 10. We'll go up again. Okay, I think we're good. I think we actually won the game. So we're going to look back. Here we have... at the end of the game, we get a point for each of our X tokens. We get a point or a appeal for that. Here we get a conservation for that. And then we go here and we get a conservation for supporting 2 conservation projects. Boom. We score with 1 point. So we win with 1 point. So that's Ark Nova. That was a quick game of Ark Nova. The solo game doesn't take very long. I was a little worried, but we managed to make it work out okay. But that is Ark Nova. Let me know if you guys want to see some more of it. I do love this game quite a bit, but we just haven't had a chance to get it to the table. So, yeah, anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.